Welcome back to NewsMakers for this Wednesday, the 24th of February, just after 4 o'clock. I'm Austin Breed, coming to you live from our Tower District studios as the sun is getting ready to set. It's been a beautiful day. High in Fresno today was like 71. Can't beat this kind of weather as we are still officially in winter. Hit me up on Facebook, Austin Breed on Air, also on Instagram or Twitter. I'm filling in for Mike Briggs on NewsMakers, so it's a pleasure, and I'm always humbled to do this show because it's just the information that you get is amazing. So our final guest, Ralph Ramirez II. By the way, I love your vest.
Thank you.
We had the idea to wear the vest.
Yes, I got the memo.
It's coming back.
Yes.
Have you noticed that?
I have
like
noticed.
within the last few years.
Yeah, it's very important to keep up with the fashion trends.
I know. Now, Ralph, you're with the Central California Blood Bank.
Correct.
And we have a lot to talk about, especially right now, where we're at in the world and here in the U.S., obviously, there is a blood shortage.
That is correct. So unfortunately, like you said, there is a blood shortage, not only here in the Valley, but it's a nationwide shortage. Obviously, the pandemic didn't help with that, and we feel that that is probably the base right now of the reason why people don't come out to donate, whether they feel they can contract COVID through donations. That is false. Obviously, it's a respiratory virus. You cannot contract it, whether it's through blood donations or even blood transfusions in the hospital.
What are some of the other reasons for the blood shortage?
Well, a lot of people aren't educated, and that's usually the number one reason. Okay. People don't know about it, so therefore, if you don't know about it, you're probably not going to look into it. So educating the community is very important, letting people know not only the importance of donating, but the do's and don'ts that come with it.
So how long have you worked with the blood bank?
Overall, I've been heading on 14 years now with the blood center, a few years of being account executive, which is my current position right now.
So I mean, with the pandemic, there's, like you said, there's just a lot of unknown information. Misinformation.
Right. So again, you cannot contract the virus through blood donations. Okay. But also a lot of people now with the vaccine that has come out, people are assuming and kind of educating themselves saying, I probably can't donate because I either A, already got the vaccine or I'm going to get vaccinated in the upcoming days or weeks. The vaccine does not hinder anybody from donating. Just like the flu vaccine, you can, get vaccinated and come and donate.
Do you see a big shortage as far as age ranges go? Is kids?
Yes, great question. We do see that with our high school and college students. Okay. Number one reason is because everyone is at home doing distance learning. Okay. So probably about 30% of our blood collection a year comes from the high school and college campuses. So we are seeing less of the younger generation coming in because they are at home. And most of the time, if you're not on their campus in front of them, highly unlikely they're going to take time to get in their car and come down to one of our donor centers or mobile drives.
How easy is it for people to give back?
Oh, it's easy. I mean, as long as you're in general good health of the day for the day, and that's pre-COVID, no flu-like symptoms or anything. If you are in health and able to give, the process is about 30 to 40 minutes, depending. Average time in the chair with the needle in your arm is about 5 to 8 minutes, average that we see.
Yeah, so it's easy.
Very easy, and I tell everyone it's mind over matter. Everyone has a fear. I don't like needles. No, thank you. And they work up this traumatic situation in their head that things are going to hurt or it's going to be a bad experience. That's not the case.
Here, and you don't have to know this specific question, but as you were kind of talking about, if you're sick or if you're not sick, what if somebody has, say, diabetes, or I've got cystic fibrosis, for instance. Can I donate? Can those people donate?
Yeah, so there are a lot of myths out there. So people say, well, I'm diabetic or I'm anemic, I can't donate. That's not true. As long as your diabetes is under control and you're on medication, you are good to donate. Same with being anemic. It is not true that you are deferred. As long as you eat iron-rich foods, eat healthy, and prepare in advance, maybe take some iron supplement pills, you'll have a good chance of putting yourself in a position to pass your iron level.
Anything else going on at the blood bank right now? Anything that we want to talk about?
Well, go on our website. We're always promoting where we're at. Our blood drives are starting to pick up now out in the community.
Nice.
So for those who don't have time or aren't near one of our donor centers, go on our website at donateblood.org. We list all our mobile drives of where we'll be throughout the week, as well as obviously our locations and donor center hours. And also look out for incentives. A lot of times we'll give an incentive for those people who come to our centers and donate as a thank you for helping us save 3 lives.
Now, do you also get you get a little snack?
That is true. So very iconic, right?
Yeah.
The snack. A lot of people say, hey, I'm here for the Twinkie or the cookie or whatever snack as their favorite snack of their choice.
Yeah.
We always give our donors a choice in our canteen area to help themselves with any treats, and also replace their bodies with lots of fluid as well, whether it's water, juice, soda, things like that too.
I can't imagine, I can imagine how hard it's been during this pandemic. I mean, we're almost a year into this now.
Right. So we've done things we've never done before, right? The blood industry has changed for good because of the pandemic. We're having to think outside the box and get as creative as possible. Again, doing things we've never done before, at least in the bake industry. Being that businesses are closed, school campuses are closed, how are we going to replace those blood units? How creative can we get to persuade that donor to roll up their sleeve and allow us to, take that 1 pint of blood we need?
And then now, like you said, having the vehicle and going out again, that's got to make a big difference.
Yes, it does. So we're pretty much back to almost, I don't want to say normal, but people are starting to get a little more comfortable in allowing us to come back out with the mobile. There's still a little bit of fear of, well, it's in a closed bloodmobile. How is the social distancing working? We have made modifications to our blood drives, maybe filling half capacity only, so many at a time, as well as setting up our stop stations, taking temperatures and asking COVID questions before you can even enter our blood drive.
Perfect. So you're taking all the precautions.
Yes,
necessary.
we are in all, and we are in the guidelines with the Public Health Department, FDA, CDC, making sure that we are taking those safety measures.
Now, you guys go all around Central California, is that correct?
That is correct. 5 counties we service here in the Valley, which is almost about 30 hospitals. So we need to make sure that we're collecting daily, keeping our blood inventory at par levels, if not exceeding those levels. So when those hospitals call, we are there to provide for them.
So very easy to find out more information, like you said, online. Give that website another shout. And then also phone number if somebody has direct questions and they want to talk to somebody.
Perfect. Yeah, you can go on our website at donateblood.org, or you can reach us at our center at 559-389-5433, and someone there will be happy to answer any questions you may have.
Ralph, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you
really
for having me.
Appreciate it. Good to meet you. Come
You
back
as well.
anytime.
Yes, thank you.
It's a very important topic.
Yes,
So,
thank you for having me.
all right. Well, that's going to do it for this week's episode of Newsmakers. Austin Reed filling in for Mike Briggs. Have a great rest of your evening, a good rest of the week. I'll be back with you tomorrow for Central Valley Business, which starts at noon as we broadcast live right here on YouTube TV, Facebook, and at CentralValleyTalk.com. Bye for now.